Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tali if this is your first time on my channel. For today's video I will be doing a Booktube newbie tag. All the credit will go to the creator of this tag. I'll be answering 10 questions about my channel. Let's go ahead and get started with question number 1. The question number 1, it is, why did you start this channel? That's a very good question. I actually started this YouTube channel like a year, maybe like a year and a half ago. I wasn't even really confident in what I uploaded on YouTube because I was doing makeup, fashion, different vlogs that I really did not feel confident in uploading. I just wanted to fit in a community where I was myself and I could make new friends, and I feel like this community, the booktube community, it's the right place for me. So that's pretty much why I started doing book videos and why I want my channel to be based on books and why I switched it up to a booktube. Question number 2. I love editing and being creative with my videos. I love making intros and I love creating like kind of movies to booktube, like kind of like a montage. So that's one of the main things that I'm really excited to share on booktube. Ever since I started doing this booktube, obviously I've been so excited to share all the books that I've been reading and all the people who have been giving me really positive feedback and actually taking the time to watch my video. It makes me super excited that people actually care about what you have to say about different books. So that's pretty much what I'm really excited about, and making new booktube friends. That's something I really look forward to. I can't wait to share all the bookshops that I go to and basically read. I love reading because I just like shutting off the world and just getting into that story of what I'm reading and reading about different characters. I just love zoning out and pretending that I'm in the story, and I just love analyzing after that. There are so many beautiful stories out there, even if it's romance, even if it's mystery or thrillers. I think that there's always a plot and an ending to a story. I love words, like learning different vocabulary, just knowing about different stories that authors bring out there, because there's a lot of imagination. For example, the Harry Potter books. Never in my life I had read them, and I'm really happy that I started reading them now because, wow, J.K. Rowling, she is a freaking amazing author, and her imagination, like, wow, who would have thought that someone would come up with something like that? Magic, owls, all the characters, they're amazing. Question number 4. 5, sorry. Oh, I remember that I started reading back in elementary. I started reading the Magic Tree House books and Ginny B. Jones books. The Magic Tree House books, they had so much mystery, and Ginny B. Jones, they were really funny, and that's what really got me into reading. And romance. All Nicholas Sparks books. When I was in middle school, I started reading them, and that's what pretty much got me into reading. I started out with mystery in elementary, and then I started with romance because of Nicholas Sparks. That was my favorite author back then, but now, you know, we go through heartbreaks. I was like, romance, that love. I went through the horror, the thriller. That's when I started loving Stephen King. Twilight as well. Twilight series also got me into reading. I want to try and read Twilight all over again to see if like it's kind of like cringy. Last time I started watching Twilight and the cringe. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but that's just my opinion. Number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? One of my favorite booktubers, it is Read by Zoe, and she is actually the one who inspired me to start my channel. And one day I sat down and I started watching Booktube channels, and I came across Read by Zoe, and she finished reading it in 24 hours. So I was like, wow, she is freaking amazing, and she's so bubbly and she's so inspiring. If there are any, like, is it stressing for you to God damn, it's not 4th of July. If you ever get stressed about uploading any videos, or if it's stressing vlogging it while you're reading it the whole time, because sometimes it is very relaxing, like just reading a book without having to record yourself all the time. I just want to know if that's stressing for you. I don't know. Let's go to the next question. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And maybe that would be the negative comments, or like people that don't have the same opinions as you. And of course, this is a community about books, and of course people are going to have different opinions. I feel that probably there's not that many challenges, because I seriously feel confident now with whatever I upload, because there are a lot of like booktubers who are so nice and they have so many positive feedbacks. It makes me feel right at home. Question number 8. When did you start reading? I started reading when I was in elementary. I think I was like in 3rd grade. If you would ask any of my family, like when I was small, what did I love to do? And pretty much my dad told me, why don't you put a book aside and just like go have fun as the other kids? And I was like, this is fun. Reading is fun for me. Of course, my parents weren't that into books back when I was growing up. I always had a book on my hand. If I went to the store, I obviously had a book in my hand, and I was always reading. Start reading when I was elementary. One of my favorite teachers, Goldbach from elementary, she actually inspired me, and she pushed me to read more and improve my vocabulary, because obviously I was a Spanish speaker and English was not my first speaking language. That's pretty much when I started reading. So question number 9. Read all the time in my house. Yesterday night I went to my garage and I saw a lot of books that I haven't read. So I did find, actually, I was like cleaning out all the papers. So I found this book. It is called The Day My Mother Left by James Prosick. So I sat down and I started reading it. If I find an interesting book, I just sit down and start reading. But mainly I read in my room, my beautiful bed down here. I also read everywhere. What kind of books do you like to read? That's the best answer. That's the best question ever. So I love Stephen King books. I love horror. I love mystery. I love thriller, and I want to get into sci-fi, science fiction. Also want to get into manga. I saw some at the thrift store, and I really want to go back and get some to see what they're all about. But yeah, I love reading thriller, I love reading mystery, I love reading romance. Romance is beautiful, love is beautiful, everything is beautiful in the world, and every story, every book is beautiful. Every book has its own story, and I truly enjoy reading everything. It doesn't really matter as long as the cover is great. But come on, don't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes, but sometimes, even though if the cover is like ugly and doesn't look interesting, I give it a chance and I read it and I end up loving it. I hope you guys liked my answers. I don't know if I did this correctly. If I didn't, I'm sorry guys. You 121 subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Any feedbacks are welcome down my comments. I will be doing a video about 50 facts about me, so if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to know about me, go ahead and comment down below. I will be answering them in the next video. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!